down this play online, man. And it's quite an eerie looking play, but let's roll the footage. So people is saying, look, people trying to say Caitlin Clark flopped. I think that's what Paige was saying. Like, look at her, I didn't even hit her. But it's crazy because now this play here.
Recent basketball footage has emerged showing a controversial moment between Caitlin Clark and Paige Bueckers during their matchup. The incident involves what appears to be contact between the two players, with Bueckers making contact with Clark's head area during gameplay. The footage shows Clark going down after the play, leading to debates about whether the contact was intentional or if Clark's reaction was exaggerated. Some viewers believe Clark flopped, while others argue she sustained legitimate contact. Bueckers' reaction following the incident has drawn particular attention, with her body language suggesting she didn't believe significant contact occurred. Analysis of the replay from multiple angles makes it difficult to determine the exact nature of the contact.
Play here has since broken the damn internet. Somebody said, yo, peoples, she has an injured soft tissue in her leg and landed on it hard. Somebody said Clark has noticeably shrank since the season started. Paige actually felt sorry. It don't look like Paige felt sorry for Caitlin. Somebody said she gonna flop herself into an injury. I knew people was gonna say she flopped. Most floppable, most valuable flop. Somebody said
the footage quality and camera positioning leave room for interpretation regarding whether substantial head contact actually took place. Different viewing angles provide varying perspectives on the severity of the incident. Social media reactions have been mixed, with some defending Clark's reaction while others criticize what they perceive as embellishment. Comments range from suggesting Clark has developed a pattern of such reactions to praising her overall performance despite the controversial moment. Clark's statistical performance during the game remained strong, recording 14 points, 13 assists, 3 rebounds, 5 steals, 1 block, and only 2 turnovers in 25 minutes of play. These numbers demonstrate her continued effectiveness despite any physical challenges during the contest.
Somebody said CC is hilarious. But then somebody posted this, though. Yeah. 25 minutes, 14 points, 13 assists, 3 rebounds, 5 steals, 1 block, and only 2 damn turnovers. Somebody said, hold on, I lost it. I'm just glad it was Paige. She tried it with this time. Anyone else would they would have just replayed this a billion times on Fox and CNN all week, not even sure what happened. So I'm not sure.
Additional footage from the same game reveals Clark's apparent frustration with coaching staff and team dynamics. During a team timeout, Clark is seen distancing herself from the huddle and appearing to ignore instructions from assistant coach Austin Kelly. Her body language suggests significant displeasure with the current situation. The incident shows Clark walking away from coaching staff during strategic discussions, breaking from typical team protocol. This behavior represents a departure from her usual demeanor and suggests underlying tensions within the organization. The footage captures her clearly frustrated state as she eventually returns to the team gathering.
Sure, if she hit her 100%. Let me see here, bro. Let me kill this music. Let me rewind this back. Let's see. I want to see for myself if she got hit in the head. CC, I don't know from this angle.
Further clips from the game show Clark's continued struggles with rhythm and timing. Her reactions to missed shots and difficult possessions indicate mounting pressure and perfectionist tendencies. The emotional toll of adapting to professional basketball appears evident in her on-court demeanor. Team dynamics seem strained, with Clark appearing disconnected from coaching guidance and team chemistry. The offense appears to be limiting her natural playing style, preventing her from establishing the rhythm that made her successful at the collegiate level. This disconnect may be contributing to her visible frustration.
That angle right there, I don't think she hit her, bruh. I don't think she hit her. I must say, I don't think she hit her, dog. I don't think she hit her. Somebody said, why do I keep saying sad edits of Paige and CC? Man, people just be having their own little agenda, man. Own little agenda. But yeah, man, definitely get down in the comment section. Let me know y'all thoughts.
The transition from college to professional basketball has presented challenges for Clark's integration with her new team. The structured offensive system appears to conflict with her instinctive playing style, creating tension between individual expression and team strategy. This adjustment period has been difficult for both player and organization. Current performance levels suggest Clark may struggle to achieve expected accolades if these issues persist. The combination of system adjustments, team chemistry problems, and coaching conflicts could impact her standing among league peers. Her collegiate success has created high expectations that current circumstances make difficult to meet.
Little agenda. But yeah, man, definitely get down in the comment section. Let me know y'all thoughts about that, dog. So this was exclusive footage. I'm going to call this exclusive of a scene that had transpired during the game. And watch Caitlin Clark body language towards assistant coach Austin Kelly. I believe this is Christmas right here. And just they having a huddle. Mind you guys, they're having a huddle. Caitlin Clark's not even in the damn huddle right now. She's hella mad. Watch this.
The coaching staff's approach to utilizing Clark's talents appears to be a source of ongoing friction. Rather than building offensive strategies around her strengths, the system seems to constrain her natural abilities. This philosophical difference regarding player utilization continues to create problems for team cohesion. Clark's collegiate career showcased her ability to control tempo and create opportunities within a system designed to maximize her impact. The professional environment presents different challenges that require significant adaptation from both player and coaching staff. Finding the right balance remains an ongoing struggle. The organization faces pressure to resolve these issues while maintaining team chemistry and individual player development. Clark's marketability and fan following create additional expectations that must be balanced with team success. These competing priorities complicate decision-making processes. Without significant changes to offensive philosophy and team dynamics, Clark's professional trajectory may not match her collegiate achievements.
Now, y'all see Caitlin completely pissed off. I mean, she's hella mad. I mean, whatever the situation was, and we finna go back and look at this too, because it looked like Austin Kelly was at.
The current situation requires intervention from coaching staff and front office personnel to address underlying problems. Time will determine whether these issues can be resolved satisfactorily. The basketball community continues to monitor Clark's professional development closely. Her success or failure in adapting to the professional level will influence future discussions about player transitions and organizational responsibilities. The current situation serves as a case study for managing high-profile rookie integration.
Attacked her because she basically said what is correct. Angel Reese is a fantastic third option. There's a lot of positive things that she does, but it's mainly about her offensive rebounding. And her main thing is her offensive rebounding, which, by the way, I would put Angel Reese a tier higher than Candace Parker did, and I think she probably would too now, because it is she's been on an absolute tear. The last
The basketball community has witnessed an unexpected development as longtime WNBA supporters have begun criticizing Candace Parker for her basketball analysis. This situation arose after Parker created a ranking system featuring elite WNBA players where even the lowest ranked athletes represented exceptional talent, similar to placing a world's top 10 player in the lowest category simply due to the high caliber of competition being evaluated. The controversy intensified when Angel Reese supporters criticized Parker's assessment. Parker had accurately identified Reese as an excellent complementary player whose primary strength lies in offensive rebounding. While Reese deserves recognition for her recent exceptional performance over 8 to 9 games, her consistent ability to maintain this level will determine her placement among elite players.
Absolute tear. The last 8 or 9 games, she's been on an absolute tear. And if she can consistently keep that up, yeah, we put her into a super high conversation with some of the best players in the world. But another thing, the UConn fans have turned on her. Apparently it's UConn bias, saying that Caitlin Clark is better than Paige. So there were tiers, and she put Caitlin and Sabrina in the same.
Her offensive rebounding remains her most significant contribution, though her overall impact extends beyond this single skill. Connecticut basketball fans have also expressed disappointment with Parker, claiming bias when she ranked Caitlin Clark above Paige Bueckers. Parker placed Clark and Sabrina Ionescu in the same tier, which upset fans who believe Bueckers deserved equal recognition. These critics questioned Parker's basketball knowledge and expressed their dissatisfaction with her analytical capabilities. However, no legitimate basketball argument supports Bueckers over Clark.
And she put Caitlin and Sabrina in the same tier, and was like, you can't put Paige in the same tier as them. And they were like, we thought you knew basketball. It's like, we're so disappointed in your lack of ball knowledge. There is no argument for Paige Bueckers better than Caitlin Clark. There's actually none. You can't even use the efficiency, because Paige is less efficient than rookie Caitlin Clark was. Paige has a lower true shooting percentage than Caitlin Clark was. And if you, the only argument you can make is assist to turnover ratio. Nobody has ever judged a guy.
Even efficiency statistics favor Clark, as Bueckers shows lower shooting effectiveness than Clark demonstrated during her rookie season. Bueckers maintains a lower true shooting percentage compared to Clark's performance. The only statistical advantage Bueckers holds involves assist-to-turnover ratio, yet this metric has never served as the primary evaluation criteria for guards throughout basketball history. Consider that Connor McCaffrey, Clark's former teammate, ranks among NCAA Division I's all-time leaders in assist-to-turnover ratio, despite averaging only 6 to 7 points per game in college. This demonstrates how misleading this statistic can be when evaluating overall player impact.
Guard in the history of the sport of basketball by their assist-to-turnover ratio. I'm sorry. Because you know who? If we are talking about assist-to-turnover ratio, do you know who would be one of the best players in college basketball history? The person that Caitlin Clark haters like to make so much fun of, because even though he was a top 100 recruit, he only averaged 6 points per game in college. Caitlin Clark's boyfriend, Connor McCaffrey. Connor McCaffrey.
Historical evidence shows that numerous NBA MVP winners led their respective leagues in turnovers during their award seasons, including Magic Johnson, Russell Westbrook, James Harden, and Steve Nash. Every point guard who has won NBA MVP since 1980 has at some point led the league in turnovers. The assist-to-turnover ratio favors cautious players while penalizing those who create opportunities. This statistic rewards safety over impact, benefiting players who avoid risks rather than those who generate winning plays. The fundamental difference between these players lies in their approach. One focuses on avoiding mistakes, while the other prioritizes making game-changing plays despite potential risks.
Is one of the all-time leaders in assist-to-turnover ratio in NCAA Division I. He's one of the all-time leaders. I'm sorry, Magic Johnson won an MVP while leading the league in turnovers. Russ won an MVP while being second in the league. Harden, I think, won an MVP while leading the league in turnovers. Steve Nash won an MVP. And I'm not sure if they were all in the same year, but I'm trying to think of MVPs who in an individual season have led the league in turnovers. Russ, Magic, Nash.
Bueckers demonstrates hesitation when faced with challenging shots, often choosing not to attempt them rather than risk failure. Clark, conversely, shows no fear of missing difficult shots. The ideal approach falls somewhere between these extremes, but Clark's aggressive style proves more effective. Clark functions as both a floor raiser and ceiling raiser, while both players show similar defensive capabilities. Bueckers may hold a slight defensive advantage due to her focused approach, but this marginal difference doesn't overcome Clark's overall superiority.
Nash and Harden. So basically, every point guard since 1980 Every point guard that has won MVP in the NBA has at some stage in their career led the NBA in turnovers. And people are pretending that assist to turnover ratio matters. It doesn't. It doesn't. Either way, the assist to turnover ratio is a stat that does matter slightly, and it does favor Paige, but assist to turnover ratio.
The situation reveals that respect for basketball legends only applies when those legends support predetermined viewpoints. When Cheryl Swoops criticized Clark, fans celebrated her opinions and demanded respect for her legacy. They supported Swoops when she made questionable claims about her own career achievements, and when she provided misleading information about her age. However, when Swoops or other legends offer genuine basketball analysis that contradicts popular opinion, the same respect disappears. This represents an exclusive mentality where criticism is only acceptable when it aligns with specific agendas.
Paige, but assist to turnover ratio favors players being safe. It favors players being safe. And it punishes players making stuff happen. And one player makes stuff happen, the other is the safest player ever. One player is a hell of a player, but her mentality is let me try to not make the wrong play. Whereas the other is let me try and make a winning play, even if it means there's a chance of me making the wrong play. Like, you have to be... I always say this about Paige Bueckers.
Parker's treatment illustrates this double standard as fans attempt to diminish her accomplishments despite her status as one of basketball's greatest players. While Parker may not rank in everyone's top 5 all time, her legacy as an elite player remains undeniable. Parker represents a different philosophy compared to some current voices in women's basketball. She advocates for NBA-level criticism and analysis, believing that professional scrutiny elevates the sport. This contrasts with those who promote viewership while discouraging critical evaluation.
You have to be... I always say this about Paige Bueckers. Paige Bueckers is scared to miss. There's a lot of shots Paige Bueckers is scared to miss, so she doesn't take them. She is scared to miss a lot of big shots, whereas Caitlin Clark is not scared to miss. Realistically, you want to be somewhere in between. Caitlin's way better. Caitlin's way better. Caitlin's a floor raiser. Caitlin's a ceiling raiser. They're equal on defense. Maybe Paige, because she locks in a bit more, is a slightly better defender. But, no, it's not, there's no debate.
The league would benefit from more personalities who share Parker's perspective and willingness to provide honest basketball analysis. Parker faces additional challenges due to personal attacks that have nothing to do with basketball. Critics target her based on her personal relationships rather than her professional opinions. Her previous marriage to Sheldon Williams receives less attention than her current relationship, revealing the true motivations behind some criticism. The suggestion that Parker's analysis stems from racial bias rather than basketball knowledge represents the most absurd aspect of this controversy.